The Morris Center opened in 2001. Coincidentally, it was one of my projects. I served as the project manager when we renovated this space as part of the University of Florida Hospital, and it serves that inner city of Jacksonville. It is a part of downtown Jacksonville and has been key in that community that lives in this downtown inner city area.
So having an inpatient unit, it helps patients and families with the matter of not having to relocate when their loved one is in the dying phase of their lives. In our inpatient facilities, we manage a lot of things. Patients have multiple symptoms that can be controlled, and for them to not have to go back and forth between care settings, to be able to come here for us to normalize whatever their needs are, and then to get them back to their care center of choice, whether that's home, a nursing facility, whatever that next step is.
My name is Lee Houchin. I'm going to be the clinical inpatient manager for the Morris Center. I also have the Baptist South unit. In general, I think the upgrades that families and patients are going to see is a lighter, brighter, crisper, more welcoming center. The center was lovely to start with, but it's been upgraded. It's a homier feeling. The rooms have been redone. It's a little more welcoming, a little more comfortable. You know, to speak for the amazing artwork that's been placed in all the rooms, I think it just feels a little closer to home than a hospital, because this was a hospital, but we've made it more our home. The center will have 10 patient rooms, which has kind of been the way the in-hospital units have been going. 10 rooms allows us to have 2 nurses and an aide, gives us plenty of time, plenty of room to care for the patients and the families. It's been very difficult for families to spend time with anybody that's in a hospital, a unit, a facility. Currently, we do allow that visitation. We do allow you to spend the night. We do have a family room with a TV to step away and get away. You know, you're close enough to be here, but you may not be in the room. We have a chaplain, we have a social worker, we make sure we have coffee going, sort of all those things to kind of keep that family buoyed up when they're going through this process with us.
Here at Community Hospice, we are focused on the patient and the family and taking care of symptom management for the patient, making sure they're comfortable, and meet them wherever they are for end-of-life care. We try to meet them for their goals and symptoms and standards for what they want, and then move on from there. We also tend to provide a lot of education about symptom management, end-of-life care, what that looks like and what that provides, as far as including the religious aspect, the social work aspect, symptoms that we are managing such as pain, shortness of breath, and making sure we get that under control for the patient, and also incorporating the family into it so they understand where we are with end-of-life care and what it looks like, and making sure that we're all on board and take care of the patient to ultimately maintain that comfort for the patient. We honor veterans for their service they provided for us in serving our country. And at that time, usually missions will start and get their background as far as their military service for us. We have a veterans blanket too that we will provide for them. We also have a pen that we will provide for the patient, and also a military flag that we can give for them too, depending on which service they were in.
One of the things that I think has become such a strong point is building these units inside of the hospitals. It's very difficult, I think, to put somebody that you love that's ill, maybe just received a terminal diagnosis, to put them in an ambulance and send them someplace. Now, we're a little separated from the main hospital, but we're so close. And I think to know that your loved one's going to stay in your community, close to your home, and for people that are going through stressful things, they know how to get here, they know where to park. You know, that's a feeling of, it's like sending somebody to another hospital. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to park. Where's the cafeteria? Like, everything's the same here. And I think that really helps with satisfaction, and it helps with that consistency of care.
One of the unique things about having our own inpatient unit is that it gives the patient and family an opportunity to make this environment their own. We have patients that share stories about wanting to be at the beach or a favorite vacation. And so we encourage families, bring those photos in, bring seashells in, bring sand in. Let's put their hand in the sand. If we can't take them to the beach, we can bring the beach to them. That's just one of the examples of the benefits of having our own inpatient unit. We can help make this environment what the patient and family need it to be. Having the George and Margaret Center here reduces the length of stay in the hospitals and makes it more convenient for that continuum of care. When the hospital staff have done what they can for comfort, there is that additional science or study that our hospice and palliative teams are more geared to specialize and cater to that patient and family's needs. So having this inpatient facility here allows them the opportunity to have that extension of care so that we then can get them to whatever their next step in their care is going to be.